How to make a Shopify store for services. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I'll be talking about how to use Shopify as your place to sell your services. So basically, if you don't know what Shopify is, it is an e-commerce platform that allows you to sell products, whether it's going to be digital products or physical products, and you can also start using it to or for your services. So let's actually just get started and jump into the video. So first thing you will need to do is just go to shopify.com. You can go to pricing and you can check out one of these plans that are available in here. And you can just try them for free to get started. And then you can just test things out for yourself. And if you think that it is going to be working for you in your business, then just feel free to upgrade whenever you feel like it. But it's completely for free to get started, and you can see 3 days and then $1 for your first month. So just go through the pricing, see which one suits you best, and let's actually get started. Just create an account, select a plan, try for free first, and I will see you in the dashboard. So once you sign up, you should see yourself in this dashboard. Now there are going to be a few steps that you need to fill in. Uh, the first thing that you would, generally speaking, what you would want to do is customize your store to your liking, make sure it suits your business and your brand voice and so on. So just go to the online store, go to themes, and you should be able to, after it loads in, just make sure you install the actual default theme, which is going to be the Dawn theme. Once it loads in, you'll be able to customize it and be able to just create your own website. More about this later. But after you're done with that, we can just go to the products section. And here, basically what we want to do here, obviously in the product section, you would want to add the products that you want to sell. But in the case of services, we would also use this section, but instead of products, we would want to add our services that we are going to be providing. So we would want to click on add a product. We would want to treat it as if it's a product, exactly the same. I'm not going to make it any different. Some things that could be different, but generally speaking. So for example, when it comes to the title, you would want to add the title of the service that you are going to be providing. It's very simple. Now, it's mostly going to be online, so make sure the service that you're providing is online. I'm not sure about physical. Let me just get this straight. So let's say it's tutoring. You would want to do math tutoring, whatever may be that your service is about. And then you would want to add a description, and the description would want to add exactly what people will be getting from booking this service or buying this service. So make sure you add the proper description and add all that there is to know about. Sorry about that. All there is to know about the service that you are going to be providing. Next up, we have media. If you want to add an image, you can just go ahead, go to Canva, create a very, real quick, create an image that is going to showcase your brand and your cover for this service. Just go ahead and upload this media in here. Next up, we have the pricing. So we can just go ahead and set up the pricing for this service. Obviously, my currency is different because this is where I'm located, but it's going to be different for you. Just go ahead and set up the pricing in here for the actual service. So it's going to be per service. So I don't think you can really add more details to that, except for the actual variations, which I will talk about soon. So let's just do 50. Let's say dollars this is. But regardless, just add the pricing here. And whether or not you want to charge tax on this product is completely up to you. Next up, we have inventory. I'm just going to keep this off. And quantity, you want it to be off as well. And most importantly, we want the shipping to be off because it's not a physical product. Usually you would want to keep this if it's a physical product, and you would want to list in the weight of the product. But this is a service, so obviously this is just going to be off. Now here is going to be where you can also add variants. So let's say this is the major service, but you can also add more stuff to it. You can always do it from here. So we can just click on variants. Here you can only unfortunately add one of those four. Usually just go for style. And here we can just add whatever we want to add when it comes to variations. So I'm not sure what we can add to a math tutoring lesson, but you can just add more stuff like let's just do example variant 1, and we want to also do another one for those because I can't really think of anything. And let's just do a 3, why not? And all of those are actually going to show up in the product page, so make sure you set them up accordingly. And not only that, when you actually create your variants, you can actually set up an individual price for each different variant. So variant 1 is going to be, for example, more. Variant 2 is going to be less. And 3 is just going to stay the same. So just make sure you go through all of these things. Go to add tags, collections, vendor if you want, and so much more. Status should be active, and you can just click on save. And now this product should be listed in your online store. And now if we go back to online store, hopefully our default theme has loaded in, which it has, which is always going to be the Dawn theme, but you can always just go to the theme library and choose one that you like. Anyways, we can click on customize to be able to customize our store. I'm not going to go through that because this is not exactly what I'm trying to convey here in this video, but you have your store here. And most importantly, we have our service, which is going to show up in the products page, or the product future collection, basically, which is going to show more than just one service. Obviously, if you added an image, it would be better because it's just going to be highlighted more. So here you have our service, and we can see example 1, example 2, example 3, and you can see exactly the pricing for it. Now, one more thing I need to add, because you would want to actually fulfill this entire thing, you would want to go to apps, click on add apps, and go to Shopify App Store. And in here, we will be looking for, basically, if you didn't know, Shopify App Store is just going to be full of apps that are going to help make your Shopify experience better. And it has plenty of stuff like reviews and so much more. Obviously, we'll need to dig into that more, but most importantly, because we are selling services, you would want to have some sort of bookings. So just look up bookings. Let me just do that. So after you look up for bookings, you should find a lot of apps that are going to be allowing you to enable bookings for these products that you have, or services, I mean. So you can see which ones. You can try them out. I'm not going to be specific with which app you should actually go for, but you can see here from the name whether it has a free plan available or if it's actually for free. For this one, is for example, or Meaty. You can see all of those apps, and you can just go ahead and follow the steps. And this is going to enable you to allow your customers to book appointments with you for the products or services that we have just created. And this is pretty much how to create your Shopify store for your services. It's very simple and easy. So I hope this video you found to be helpful, and thanks for watching.